You know what, guys? Well, lately I've been thinking, damn, I've been playing quite a bit of Enshrouded, and I was building really big villa here, and I'm like, I never showed you this, so I guess that's gonna be my house tour. First of all, I found this place on this really steep cliff that had really flat surface, so I thought, well, that's a perfect place to build a base. It started with like smaller buildings. It was all made out of sandstone and everything. It was yellow, but like over and over again I was like rebuilding stuff, and well, this is the result. I guess grass in the desert looks well, unnatural, but I kind of wanted to make my own little oasis here. I had like to dig quite a bit right there above me because, well, the ceiling was too low. Originally, there was a cave like this, so just like dirt and nothing else. But I really wanted to make a proper way up, well lit up with nice walls and everything, so I had like to build all this stairway. And there's quite a lot of stairs to go up, but from the higher ground the view is really nice. Let's go. Yeah, that's how like the cave looked like, and that's how it looks now. And there we go, the way up. This is the very beginning of the villa here. Let's go. That's the main entrance to the area. Once you go up, straight ahead you see like this huge gazebo, which is just a resting place with lots of greenery. It has, well, these really bright glowing blue tiles that pretends to be like a water. Well, there's no water. Like, I wish I had like a pond or something, but there's none, so I guess I had like to experiment. And I saw like some like really beautiful examples online, you know, of people like making even like waterfalls, lakes, rivers, whatever, with those like glowing blue tiles. So I did that. And look at all the green foliage on the ceiling. I feel it looks really cute. There's a bunch of sitting areas around, a bunch of flower pots and everything, big windows, lots of light, and this lit up foliage also looks really nice in the dark. When I started building the base, there was like literally nothing, just like sandy area and flame shrine. And I wanted to build nearby just because this is like a nice addition to the base. So there it is. So this is the flame of the base, and that's where you teleport when coming back or spawning into the game. And this is all the area around. I guess let's go to the main building. There it is, the main house. Once you enter in, you see living room with the crates. Instead of windows, I built these glowing tiles. I feel it looks really lovely. And there's quite a bit of light at night. There you have a big dining table, shelves full of books, nice decor. And once you go behind the wall, you see all the workbenches and workstations. So everything is conveniently placed there because the storage is right around the corner. And there is the way to the kitchen. This is all the storage for the foods. A doggy here. Another dining table, more shelves, fireplaces, And a nice looking bar with lots of equipment around. Of course, there's also a balcony looking outside, just so you would be able to enjoy a nice view. You go up the stairs and there's a resting area in front of the fireplace. More shelvings. Huge balcony overlooking the whole area. There you can see lots of like books, sitting areas, and of course there's a bathroom. You go out and you find another sitting area outside to enjoy the fresh air and beautiful views. And of course, bedroom. You go up to reach it here. The bedroom is situated in a really cute area upstairs, so you would be able to look down and see what's happening down here, you know. Nearby you can find a storage area. Lots of equipment, books, and other appliances. And another gorgeous view from the balcony. Also, nearby there's a pathway to connecting building nearby. Just don't mind these foliage like peeking through. This is the area for the NPCs. There's their beds. Living area. Balcony looking at the gazebo. But this is not the only place for the NPCs. Let me show like, the main house for the NPCs. You can also reach it from outside, but you can go right there through the workbenches. There's another door. You step outside and that's the building. This is the place where all the NPCs are living. This is their living room. Bathroom, of course. What are you doing here? There's a bunch of beds right there. And upstairs. Let's go up. A bunch of beds on this side. And on this side. I really love those glowing walls because it looks really cozy. During daytime and nighttime. Sometimes houses can get like too dark. And there's the door to go outside and enjoy the view. I placed quite a bit of glowing rocks and plants around. I feel it looks really nice and cozy at night when it's glowing. A separate place for animals. You need to have some animals, especially those black goats. I love them. They're so gorgeous. Which is situated right there. There's all the goats, birds, and there's also a second floor for them. So there's quite a bit of place for all of them. You can see like my favorite black goats here. Love them. Love them a lot. And also we have like little babies. Little baby goats and birds. I like that, I like that. Once you step outside, there's a glowing cave. I still need to figure out what I'm gonna do with it. It's a nice area though. This is gonna be like another place for animals under this roof. It's not fully finished yet. I was thinking it's gonna be a place for yaks. And a garden nearby. Of course, we need a nice garden. Bunch of wheats, corns, tomatoes growing here. Also, a little forest right there with palm trees and other trees. Looking really cozy. I wanted to make this place real green. Animals can run around here in the grass, which is lovely. Also, I just had like to add like this tiny hobbit house. Since there were quite a bit of higher places in this base area, I figured I need to make one. So there you go. There it is! My little hobbit house. I digged a hole inside and I feel it looks really cute. And I don't know, I kind of like turned it into cemetery. Well, a grave house. It still looks cute though. Of course, a bunch of glowing foliage around too, because I need to make this place glow. It looks really beautiful in the dark. So that's about it. At first, there were quite a bit of palm trees, only palm trees, but then I figured I need to place other greenery too, because I really love pine trees, so I thought I'm just gonna place them here. Maybe it's not a good match, but it is what it is. It looks beautiful. Also, I'm not too sure about all those styles of pathways. First of all, they were all the same, but then I added these like black and white, grayish tiles at the very center just because, well, I learned this recipe and I had to because they look good. Yeah, I don't know. It's not too bad though. I just like the worst thing here is these glowing squares. But that's a good like way to lighten the place up. It's too bright in the daylight though. At nighttime, I kind of like it. I'm still experimenting with all the base. There were quite a lot of building and rebuilding, demolishing, building again. But I feel like now it looks pretty nice. It's still in the works though, it's still in the works. I still need quite a bit of furniture and other things to make the area more full. So that's about it. I hope you enjoyed this villa tour. I call that villa, I don't know, like base tour. Well, I hope you like it. Like, you know, knowing me, I really do love building bases in every game. So like in Enshrouded, it was really satisfying to work on that. I wish that would be creative mode though, so I would be able to build more and fast, you know. But I guess, well, we can only hope for it in the future. Who knows? Well, that's about it. Bye!